Good morning, my Kellians. Let's start our day with our science class. Our learning target is to relate species extinction to the failure of populations of organisms to adapt to abrupt changes in the environment.
The causes of extinction. How do species become extinct? Extinction is generally caused by physical and biological factors acting simultaneously in an organism. These factors reinforce each other in exerting variable pressures on organisms and their habitats. The first one is what we call as physical factors. The large mass extinction which happened during the Permian period was primarily due to calamities, natural calamities such as large-scale volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, tsunamis, astronomical disaster like meteors and asteroids, and also typhoons. All these are considered physical or natural causes of extinction. In the Philippines, the occurrence of 20 typhoons on the average per year results in the loss of many lives and causes great survival pressure on organisms. Other physical factors may not be catastrophic in nature, such as erosion and gradual sinking of islands. When volcanoes erupt, they send clouds of dust, lava or magma, sulfuric acid, and poisonous gas that would have made it impossible to breathe. As a result, in blocking the sunlight and a severe climate change, so many living things that lived in Cretaceous period, including some species of plants and dinosaurs, disappeared. Another causes of extinction is what we call the biological factors. It is brought about by stressful effects of population boom, competition, predation, and parasitism. Human activities are regarded as the most influential of all the forces that drive the current extinction of species. About 99% of recent species, in the example, can be attributed to human activities. This triggered their habitat to be destructed and fragmented or overexploited. For example, their activities were logging and deforestation, pollution, introduction of invasive alien species, and global warming. Human activities that trigger extinction. The following are these primary human activities that causes the extinction. The first one is introduction of invasive alien species. This is also called as biological pollution by some ecologists. Invasive alien species are that have been intentionally or accidentally introduced to a habitat and have successfully established themselves in the new habitat to the extent of displacing the niche of native species by competing with it for resources. Another one is human-induced climate change. This is the aftermath. What I am telling you is this one. This is the aftermath of the high amounts of greenhouse gas emissions, primarily carbon dioxide and nitrous oxides, sulfur oxides, methane, and water vapor. Another one is pollution. A lot of environmental disasters, particularly in maritime, takes place in the Philippines. The release of large quantities of pollutants to the marine environment causes the killing of many marine plants and animals and affecting also the livelihood of local people and biodiversity of the area. Next is the habitat loss and degradation. The loss of habitat threatens the lives of organisms because 85 to 90% of threatened and endangered species became so due to the habitat loss. And then we have the overexploitation of natural resources. In a country where the population is considered young, like the Philippines, population grows exponentially. Thus, people tend to overexploit the natural resources. How does a species become vulnerable to extinction? So we have the following characteristics. Species with geographical image, declining population size, species with large body size, low genetic diversity, specialized diet, species that are harvested and hunted, species that are adapted to a very stable environment.